Hi everyone, we're still learning about passive voice. The last time you learned about passive voice in the present simple. Today we're going to contrast them with past and future simple. Let's check it out. Now we're going to start with changing active into passive sentences in present simple. So we're going to review a bit of what you have learned before. The example is John writes a novel every year. Now when you want to change active into passive, look directly to the verb. In this case is write. This is in verb 1. How do we know? Because there is an S, or even there is no S, it stays in the basic form. So it's a verb 1. And then if it's a verb 1, the possibilities are is written, am written, or are written. It depends on the subject of the passive sentence later. Okay, now look at the subject and the object in the original sentence first. The subject is John and the object is a novel. You exchange the position. John is at the back, a novel is at the front. It's like this, and then add by John. And then the verb choose. A novel is am or are. So of course, novel is written by John, and then the time, leave it that way, do not change. A novel is written by John every year. It's easy, isn't it? Now let's move to the past simple. In past simple, the example is John wrote a novel last year. Again, look at the verb. Wrote is verb 2. So this is in past simple. So the possibilities in verb 2 in past simple are was written or were written. Remember, was and were under to be written is the verb 3. We always use verb 3 for passive. And then again exchange the subject and the object. John at the back, novel is at the front. And then choose was written or were written. Since this is singular, a novel, the answer will be was written by John last year. Let the time be there. Right. Now the last. Future simple, active to passive. Example, John will write a novel next year. This is easy because if you look at the verb, it's will write, there is only one possibility, that is will be written. So whatever subject, it will be, and then plus verb 3. Again, just like before, exchange subject and object. So a novel will be written by John next year, because there is no more option, so it's easy. Again, a novel will be written by John next year. Now, how do we know that the sentence is in the present, past, or future simple? The first one, look at the verb. If the verb is verb 1, use is, am, or are. If it's verb 2, use was or were. If it's will, use will be plus verb 3 for all of them. And then the second one, check the time sequences. Verb 1 usually use time sequence like every month, every year, every day, or usually, always, often, on Thursdays, and so on. And then for verb 2, of course, time in the past, in 2002, in 1994, yesterday, last week, last month, last year, 2 days ago, a week ago, and so on. What about will? Usually it's using next month, next year, or tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, next Sunday, so anytime in the future. Yeah, so all in all, for verb 1 is something that happens at present, something that usually happens, repeatedly happens. Verb 2, something that happened in the past, and will is something that is happening in the future. Practice time. Now the correct passive sentence. Number 1. Borobudur blah 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 in the 8th century. Now we have to decide present, past or future. It's in the 8th century, in the past. So of course is verb 2, so was built. Was is the to be for the past, and built is the verb 3. Number 2, new games blah 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 every month release. Every month means it's repeated, so using verb 1. New games plural, so are released every month. Number 3, my PS4 blah 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 tomorrow repair. Tomorrow in the future, so using will, right? My PS4 will be repaired tomorrow. Don't forget, change repair into the third form of the verb. Repair, repaired, repaired. Number 4, Mr. and Mrs. Smith blah 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 in front of the house. There is no time sequence here, but from the context, this is easily understood that it happened in the past. When someone is robbed, usually it happened in the past. It doesn't happen every day, right? And we have no idea if it happens in the future. So the only possibility is in the past. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, 2 persons, plural. So were robbed, WB. Number 5, that sketch by Bob yesterday. It's clear yesterday in the past. So that sketch was drawn. And the last, sari blah 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 people in India. Sari is a kind of outfit, clothes. People in India. There is no time here, but we know that this is something that happens usually. It's a fact. So verb 1, sari is worn by people in India. Alright everyone, I think that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.